Thought I'd fire up the old computer for this story. I haven't done a video for a while. Anyway, here we go. Escomo's just received the country's highest honour for what he did during COVID. For his eminent service to the country and direction of the national COVID response. Interesting they highlight eminent service, not loyal, not patriotic, but eminent. Okay, can't argue with that. I think ABC's on the money there. They could also have used non-descriptive words, non-specific words such as spectacular service, outstanding service. Now, it is the highest award he's got, not second or third. So it's to recognise achievements in service to Australia, so it doesn't have to be to Australia. It can be also humanity at large. Well, I mean, if you want to segment who humanity is, I guess, the people that he serves, he served them very well, if you could call them human. Let's look at what ScoMo actually achieved. Well, during COVID, you got excess deaths, of course, increased heart attacks in the young. But why? Ask Today America. And a lot of these post-COVID medical statistics, a lot of doctors, they're scratching their heads. Can't work it out. Well, what could it possibly be? Dementia's a bit of a slow burn. I reckon it's going to double here in Australia. I'd say it'd be quite conservative over the next 30 years. An alarming rise in cancer amongst young Australians. I've got to issue a correction here. That's not ScoMo's, all the rest of them who he associates with, is in alliance with. No, this is our poor diet, physical inactivity and obesity. But just coincidental, just one of those coincidences that are happening all the time. Show how people in the same position as Gareth, or even maybe not as severe, but have been affected, would be viewing this article that ScoMo's getting an award for what he's done. This guy's 41, and the average age of death always hovers around the mid-80s, so he had no chance of dying, but it did protect him from getting cold and flu, which he's probably had the last 40 flu seasons. Oh boy. Well, see, ScoMo's got an out here because if people keep coming at him, oh look, I got clots, someone else has got something else wrong with him, another type of turbo cancer. He's going to go, no, I didn't get the award for that. I'm not attached to that. Prime ministers typically are appointed. That's why I got it. It's just sort of a matter of course that you get one. It's interesting the Sydney Morning Herald isn't in lockstep with the ABC and mentioning COVID in the headline, just that he leads the King's Birthday Honours list. And it's interesting in the video that they have as part of this story, they mention that he was Prime Minister during the pandemic, but they don't say he got the honours for the pandemic.
Among those awarded, former Prime Minister Scott Morrison. He led the nation through a pandemic, and this morning he's received the country's highest honour.
I'm very humbled by the recognition and thankful to the Australian people who gave me the opportunity to serve as Prime Minister.
And in the video, ScoMo himself doesn't mention the C word. I think the point of the ABC including COVID, even though ScoMo didn't confirm it in the audio that we heard, nor other news outlets, is that, look, Penny's just signed us up to the pandemic agreement, kicks into force next year, 2026. So stories like this one and others are going to try and paint COVID as though, oh, look, it was a good thing. He's got an award for it. And they're hoping that people's memories will fade. But look, too many people got affected. And us conspiracy nut jobs, not nut jobs anymore. Well, we never were, but people used to paint us that way. We're onto COVID straight away. But look, most people now have worked out what COVID was about. It was a massive wealth transfer. And some could say ambivalent to people's health, but more sort of in tune people will know that that's exactly what it was about. Anyway, I might be getting myself into trouble keeping this video up if I keep talking like that. Can't go talking crazy conspiracy theories. Oh, by the way, this channel is purely for entertainment purposes and is not a news channel at all and does not claim to make any factual statements. When I say stuff, people can decide themselves whether it's factual or not. I'm going to start making some more videos. I've been watching a lot of videos lately. I've been busy with other stuff. I'll start kicking it off again. I think I've lost a few people over time. Well, everyone does if you don't put a video up. Maybe I'll get some people back. So anyway, I do this because it's a bit of a venting exercise for me. At least I feel like I've done something. A lot of other people putting up videos too, so that's always good. All right, that's it for this one.